What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Unboxing. This is your host, Moustapha.
This is Jose.
Let's go. All right, we got him back. We got the champ back.
Popular demand.
That's right.
He's in high demand.
He is.
Let's go. We got one comment. I was like, I'll be there tonight, bro.
You have to come.
It was probably a planted comment too. You probably told your friend. Post it so we get him over here.
That's right. That's exactly. It's propaganda, bro. That's right, bro.
Thanks.
It's so good to have you back.
Of course.
It's really good. And guys, also like Jrue posts on his YouTube too. So you gotta check out. Yeah, gotta check out his YouTube as well. Bro, do you like tea in general?
Yeah.
Are you a
I
tea
do.
fan?
I love it. Now I do. As I got a little bit older, I do. Because when you're a kid, it's just boring.
Yeah.
But now that I'm like a little bit older, I'm like, no, this is good.
Yes.
But you've put me onto good tea because before it was just like
100%.
my mom would have a little packet of like chamomile tea or something
Yes,
at the
yes.
house,
Always
some
chamomile.
nighttime tea,
Yeah,
you know.
Chamomile.
But
But he has put on some like good tea, bro. He's got the best teas in the world.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Tea's really good. It like helps inflammation and it helps like it helps the certain teas. Like for me, when you said chamomile, it's one of my favorites. Cause
yeah.
Chamomile is so good, especially for nighttime. And if you want your body to like relax and not stress, it's perfect. And yeah, bro, I love tea so much. And like when I was in Turkey, there's like a whole market just for tea. So I was like in like tea land, and I was like, this is crazy. And you pass by each store, and everyone wants to like, hey, come in here, and then you get like little free samples of like tea and
yeah.
tea and tea. You're like,
Yeah.
I don't need to buy anything. I'm having tea.
You
all
know,
day
you
long.
know, in a lot of world champions videos and like stuff where, or if a old boxer retires and
Yes.
they make a book or something,
Yes.
it always says, bro, I swear I've seen this in like 5 different like legends books or videos talking about them. They're
Yes.
like, sleep 10 hours a night. You know how people say like you don't need that much?
Yes.
They'll literally be like, to be the best in the world, sleep 10 hours. They'll be like, what do? They wake up. It's the same boring thing. 5 a.m. they run. They do it in the morning because they feel like it's an advantage of like, doing what you don't want to do.
Yes.
And then it's like, come home. What do? They drink tea
Ah.
with maybe some honey in it. That's like the fanciest they get.
Yes.
And then they'll maybe eat something small, maybe.
Yes.
And then, they'll just relax, play games, do whatever they do. Then around 2, 3 p.m., they do like some really hard workout for like 2, 3 hours.
Yes.
And then they basically go home. They have like one final big meal. Then it's like go to bed early, sleep like 10 hours again every night. Like sleep's so important. And then it's like that. Wake up, repeat, tea, do your run.
Yes.
So it's funny that there's like little basic things that all the greats they all kind of do, bro.
That's true.
The same boring things. Like you just run.
Yes.
Why? Because and then what's so funny?
Yes.
People come around and they're always like, well, actually, scientifically, like I meant to tell you guys this. I never told you this. I think I meant to. There was a video and it was a sports science guy. This like skinny white dude just talking about like in boxing, this is how I train my high performance athletes. And he's watching Triple G's workouts and he's like critiquing it. Oh, he does all this, so like he's like, what you should do is you should do this type of, and he's trying to do this like scientifically good thing.
Yes, like
And
analyze it. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, so you say this is your way. Meanwhile, you look like this, and meanwhile, all your athletes, maybe they're high level amateurs.
Yeah.
Triple G was like the most feared boxer on the earth in his prime.
Yeah.
Everybody ducked him. Nobody wanted to fight him.
Wow.
So you're talking about like the middleweight, debatably middleweight GOAT of all time. He's top 5 middleweights, guaranteed.
Yes.
One of the scariest, most avoided fighters ever in his prime. And you're like, he shouldn't do all those sit-ups. He should do this. He shouldn't run. He should actually get on the bike because scientifically the bike's actually better. It's like, dude, we've never seen him get tired. We've never seen him get hurt. He even critiqued his neck workout. And I'm like, we've never seen Triple G hurt ever.
And how does the person critiquing him look like? Yeah.
How do you think he looks? Like, so it's just so funny. Like, they'll be like, actually, instead of tea, maybe you should do this. But then it's like, wait, what is that heavyweight champion drink? Oh, tea in the morning? Okay, what about that one? Tea in the morning? Okay, what about that one?
Yes.
So it's funny how there's some like essential little basic things that you wouldn't think much of
Yes.
that they just do.
That's also what I'm learning with boxing, because even training with you at the gym, like just that's not the boxing gym, the simple things, right? The simple things that no one thinks about, which is stretching, for example, or like
yeah.
mobility.
And we do it special ways.
We do.
And you know what's so crazy is I think about this because same thing when we wake up in the chat every time right away.
Yes.
Like my brothers win the day.
Yes.
It's so funny how everybody else just wakes up and they exist.
Yes, that's
We
true.
wake up and we're like, bro, win the day.
Yes.
Today is the day we will win.
Yes.
Like you go to work, no, you don't just exist.
No.
You win that work.
Yeah.
You have to win because
Everything.
every second of the day you have to be winning, bro. There's like there's distractions in every second of the day. Like if it comes down to food, if it comes down to women, if it comes down
Everything.
to anything.
Every time you go to the gym, every single guy's in there just looking around at all the girls, and that's what they not even talking about that, but that's what they
But
want.
it's true. It's true. It's
That's
true.
what they want.
It's true.
So it's like if you're the one guys that when you go to work, let's say you're serving in a restaurant or something, that
Yeah.
you're just focused on trying to be better the whole time, dude, you win in the unseen.
Yes.
People think that you win like
Showboating.
perfect example. We go to boxing for 2 hours. They see us at boxing. Coach sees us at boxing. We're training hard for 2 hours. That's all they see. That's not where the real growth is
No,
happening.
that
The real growth is, did you wake up on time that morning?
Yes.
Did you go to bed on that morning when you
Yes.
get home early? Did you sit there and scroll on social media looking at what everybody else is doing?
Yes.
Or did you get in bed when you didn't feel like it, even though it's boring to go to bed early, it's boring to get off the phone early? And did you get to bed so when you wake up early, you can feel okay? Because only you know, are you going to wake up sluggish because you didn't go to bed on time?
That's right.
Or are you going to do it because you knew you took accountability, you went to bed on time?
That's
The
right.
littlest things.
Bro, every like highest level athlete that I've seen like on a podcast or an interview, they always talk about sleeping early. Everyone, they say that this is the cure, this is the medicine, is sleeping early. And they also talk about another thing. And I've heard like Haaland, like football players, Haaland and Ronaldo talk about it. It's the blue light glasses. Yes.
I've heard about that.
I don't think I've even heard of it.
So, like you wear it an hour before bedtime, so like when you're on your phone, you're eliminating a lot of the vibrations onto your brain, and yes, and your vision is like much better, and so when you sleep, you're not really affected by the frequency. And I looked them up, and they're legit.
You know what though, bro? For everybody that don't have access to that,
Yes.
get off your phone.
Get
bro.
off your phone.
Get off your phone.
Your phone.
You know, like that's what I was saying before we got on about like everybody overcomplicates things.
Yes.
Like that could be amazing. Things like cryo things could be amazing. Things like the ice bath, these things can be amazing. But at the end of the day, none of it's necessary. You know what we need? We need ourself, proper focus, proper thoughts, proper actions. That's it. And we don't need all the extra. I like how I said proper a lot. You guys put me onto that word.
Hey man,
I
it's
noticed you
proper.
guys always say that. But that's what we need, bro.
We do.
We don't speak of that man, bro.
That's true.
Habib is the goat.
What's your closest Walmart?
Hey, what's my closest Walmart? It's about it's 30 minutes away. So.
No, that's not for
The closest Walmart is like what, like 10 minutes away. Like, dude, people walk there.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's people walking there all the time.
To Walmart?
Yeah,
Like
Walmart.
from their home?
Yeah, dude. I could like.
You talking about Middletown?
Yeah. Right now, like thinking about it, I could run to anywhere.
Yeah, I know you could.
Bro, I could run anywhere, and it's like it's not even halfway through like the amount that I do.
This morning,
Dude, when we went to nationals, bro,
yes.
listen, I would fight, wake up. Okay, so I would fight, wake up the next day, and I'm like, dude, I want to stay in bed all day to maximize my recovery.
Yeah.
I want to eat my carbs, you know what I mean? Refill my muscles. I want to drink my water. I want to like sleep in as much sleep as I can get. I'm like, I got to maximize myself. Dude, I would like wake up and we're in Detroit, bro. A place where like, dude, I grew up in Detroit. There's some bad places in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. All of a sudden we call Jose, where are you at? Like 20 miles away in some hood, bro. Like where you live. Literally. And this man's like running out. It's a place where you don't run,
Wow.
bro.
I'm
Like,
back in Middletown, bro.
dude,
Wow.
literally. And we're like, how are you going to get back? He's literally, I think it was like 10 miles away. I'll be there soon. And we're literally just like thinking like, dude, it was funny too. Cause, and also we go out at nighttime and he would want to like run and we go super far.
Yes.
And I'd be like, I'm gonna be honest, bro. I'm not trying to die today, bro. Cause it would be like hoods. Like we go fight in
Wow.
bad places.
Proper.
And I'd be like, Jose, bro, I don't, it'd be like a blue state.
Yes,
So
yes,
I'm not allowed to have my gun out there. We're in a different state.
Oh,
So I'd be like, bro, I can't bring my gun. I don't want to run out here. And Jose's just like, man, if we die today, we die, bro. Like, I don't care. I have no worries. He's
Yes,
like, if we
bro.
go right now, we go.
yes, bro.
So then me and him on them scooters in the hood, bro, just waiting to get like shot, bro.
On birds, on birds.
Yeah,
Yeah.
birds, bro. But you know,
We'd be in the most like ghetto gas station like at like 2 a.m. bro with crackheads dang there. Remember the one walking around with their pants down?
yeah,
And just
dude,
bro.
some dude literally with his pants down, bro.
It was a chick.
This dude was like looking, bro.
No, no, dude. It was like it was a chick that looked like a man, and she was walking sagging her pants with no boxers on, so just whole cheeks wide open.
Oh my god!
And then every place we walk in, it was so like, dude, it was so crazy. People are like fighting, like people like mean mugging you, like they want to fight you just when you walk
2
by
a.m.,
them.
bro. 2 a.m. in Detroit, bro.
Yeah, it was wild,
bro.
It was
It's like
wild.
alive over there. That's wild.
You know, bro. Before being Muslim,
Yes.
like I've always looked for trouble. You know, I didn't care about trouble.
He did, bro. I knew you did because you would watch some videos of where people would go into horrible places. You know what I'm talking about? They just like go to some like city that's like really bad, and they'd be like walking through it, and he'd be like laughing about how like people try to rob you there, and I'd be thinking like, bro, I'm not trying to get robbed. This is not funny. I'd be like, bro, like, but it was just funny. He'd
The
always
real
do it.
Mexican beast.
Yeah, bro. But eventually, you know,
Yes.
after rebirthing, right?
Yes.
I say that too,
Yeah, bro.
because I say we always knew the truth.
Mashallah, this is
I
amazing.
say
guys.
we always knew the truth, man.
This is amazing, guys.
That's what it is.
Yes.
You know, he put me onto that though because truthfully, well, okay, I kind of put myself on in a way because we all make our choices for our own.
That's right.
But he inspired me through that because I would cling to little things like we would want to go to this. We'd be like in the hood, bro, like a bad neighborhood, and he'd be like, dude. I'd be like, dude, what if they like? I have $20. I'm like, dude, what if they take our 20? And he'd be like, it's $20. Who cares?
Yes.
And I remember like when I started like studying philosophy and stuff, I started saying like you have to detach yourself from everything. It's not really ours anyways.
Yes.
What we have is our soul.
Yes.
So everything else is not ours. So
Here,
like,
take my 20.
like obviously you don't want nobody to take your
Yes,
stuff,
yes,
but
yes,
he
yes.
kind of also in a way inspired me to be like these things that we cling to so heavy, like they control us if we cling to it.
That's right.
So you have to kind of let go of it and just live life. Like
That's right.
if it was up to me that night, we would have just stayed inside and done nothing the whole time. But
That's
he's like, no, bro,
100% right.
what happens in his life is going to happen. Don't cling to it. When you cling to it, you never. I saw this in a video. It was like when you have sand in your hand, the
Yes.
more you cling to it, the faster it falls out. That's how life is. You cling to life, it goes quicker, or you never get it in the first place.
It does.
falls out right away.
Bro, I wanted to ask you, what got you into, what is it, Stoicism?
Stoicism?
Yeah, what got you into that? Like, how'd you find it?
Well, okay, so people, there's like actual stoicism, and then there's what people think it is. What people think it is like just like the motivational videos on YouTube,
Yes.
and you see all these like like Greek god statues, and they look all ripped and stuff, and people just think it's that. And also, I think it's wrong when people hate on those, because when they hate on those videos actually drop a lot of quotes of the old philosophers and stuff, and they actually do put people on game. So I'm not like against those,
Yes.
because people will actually shame those, and they'll be like, it's not about this and this and this, and like they'll act like it's not about that.
Yes.
But stoicism is actually about action. It's actually like this one quote, wisdom is not for the purpose of wisdom, something like it, wisdom is for the purpose of action. Stoicism is it's actually about the application of the knowledge that you have. So it's like the old Stoics, the philosophers, it's basically, dude, Stoicism is like freedom. Philosophy is freedom.
Yes.
Because without it, we're a slave to everything on this earth.
Yes.
So I think what, dude, actually, I realized my mindset when I was with him, because we went to nationals together. Was it Detroit?
Yes.
Yes, we were in Detroit together. And before my fight, okay, everybody knows me as like this, like, killer. Like in boxing, I want to hurt these people. I want to knock everybody out. I was like ruthless, bro. Like I was evil. Like I was trying to hurt people, bro. And like,
Oh, it was evil, bro.
no, literally. But when we went to the fight,
I've heard stories. I don't know you like that, but I've heard stories.
dude, my past life, bro.
Yes.
No, bro. I always talk about. I talk to him about.
He tells me a lot.
I
But
do like-
like, it's important. Also, I think it's important to our listeners and our viewers to understand the change too.
Yeah.
Dude, I made the
bro.
I made the most drastic change ever around you guys, because before, like old me, bro, I was like truly in like a state of like slavery. Like what happened is like, okay,
Yes, master.
no, like really, bro. Like I was like truly like dependent
If
upon
this
the
is
outside.
bothering your back,
No, I'm all good.
Yeah,
I'm
you're
all
good. Yeah.
But I thought okay, so I had like nothing, bro, growing up. Like really, like it was like my early life was actually kind of sad.
Yeah, let's share it, bro. Share it. We want to hear it. Whatever you want to share. Like, whatever
Yeah,
you're
of course,
comfortable.
of course.
Yes.
No, I sometimes I'll like say things that like are like stuff I would have never said before. I would have
Yes.
never said it before because like I thought it was like whatever. But
Yes.
now I'm so detached from it all that to me when I share things like I don't have a fear of like, oh
Pain.
yeah, because to me it's like things were pain.
Yes.
But like I always say like I've never been harmed because it all happened for me. So I've never actually been harmed. Yeah, I felt like the
Yes.
stimulus of pain in boxing, like when let's say you guys beat me up in sparring or something. I get tired in sparring, whatever happens. I felt the feeling of what pain feels like, but I've never been harmed
That's
because
right.
it all worked together to build me into who I am now.
That's right.
But the old mentality was like I was defined by the outside. Like I was defined by my reputation, I was defined by my money, I was defined by I have to win this boxing match or I don't
Results.
matter. Results. You
Yes.
could call it results.
Yes.
And the fight he right before me actually had like the best fight I ever seen him do. He was like all 3 rounds nonstop, constant punches, he looked amazing in it.
Yes.
When I fought, it was a decision. I felt like it was stolen from me in a way. I felt like I genuinely thought I won,
Yes.
but I could acknowledge I did not look good in it. And I didn't look good, and I know I did it because my legs didn't feel right. And I had to genuinely ask myself, like, why didn't my legs feel right? I was in shape. I was fine. I warmed up. I was hydrated. My legs didn't feel right because of my mind.
Yes.
And I realized, like, bro, I'm like 40, 45 fights in.
Yeah.
And I said, I still have this feeling. How do I get over this? And I realized I had this feeling because I was so attached to the results that I thought I needed
Yes.
that I was constantly in slavery to it. Like because what I wanted was in the hands of these judges or these people or of everything outside of me. Even just you could say like just fate. It was in the hands of fate. It wasn't up to me.
Yes.
I was in this state of constant worry and doubt because I didn't have this, because I can't control this.
Yes.
So I had to literally be like, you know what, I have to change.
Yeah.
I'm like 45 fights in. I thought like 15 and I'd be calm now. I thought 20, 25, I'd be calm. I realized it will never come until I change who I am.
Yes.
I have to change who I am from the inside out, and then my world will reflect that. And when I did that, I set myself free. My quickest knockout I ever had was one of the next ones when I decided to set myself free and say, I will never think about results ever again until I die.
Yes.
It was a fight where Mia came. It was Coach Mia, where we took pictures at the picnic table outside.
Where was it?
Oh, yeah.
Where was it?
In a church. It was in a church in Youngstown.
Oh, in Ohio. Okay.
Dude, I was sitting there smiling from ear to ear before the fight, and it was funny because I could look around and see everybody else was nervous.
Yes.
And I'm sitting there smiling so free, bro. I
Yes.
detached myself from results fully. I said, I don't care what happens. All I care is who I am through it all.
Yes.
I want the outcome that happens. Dude, I was so free, bro.
Yes.
I was sitting there about to risk my health, risk my reputation, risk it all in front of everybody, and I didn't care.
Yes.
I cared about nothing, bro. I swear it was one of the most free days I've ever felt.
Is
in my life.
it just fun?
Dude, I don't even know. I don't know.
Yeah.
I felt truly at peace, and I got my quickest knockout ever. And this is what I try to tell people. Not caring about the result is actually the most efficient way to getting the result you want.
Yes.
Because when you detach from the result,
Yes.
now you're only focused on the steps it takes to get the result,
Yes.
which happens to be the only thing within your control.
Yes.
So when you focus on this and you maximize this, you almost guarantee you get the result.
100%.
And the most beautiful thing about it is once you get the result doesn't even matter anyways. You've already won anyways.
Correct.
So now whatever happens, you've already won the game. So literally before the fight, you're sitting there in a state of peace. You're sitting there like, dude, what happens does not matter.
Yes.
Who I am through it all matters. And I'm doing that right now because I'm choosing to right now. So I am free.
Yes.
So when then you go from like being nervous before the fight to like I'm sitting back like this so calm, and I see these dudes like clinging to their girlfriend all nervous. I see at the weigh-in kids in line in front of me. They're like, bro, I can't wait for this to be over, man. I remember I'm telling you, bro, I was in line at the weigh-in and these two kids are talking. He's like, dude, I can't be calm till it's over. And I sat there, bro, and I sat there to myself and I was like, this poor guy's in poverty, bro.
Yeah.
You're in a state of poverty because you think you're worth dude, all like you said before the podcast, everything comes from ignorance. Like all wrong, all cruelty, all whatever,
Yes.
it comes from ignorance.
It does.
Because if this kid knew his worth, if he knew his worth is not defined by what a judge says,
worth
but by what he decides he's going to be,
Yes.
he'd be free right now.
Yes.
But he's in a self-inflicted state of worry and doubt and fear because of this.
Yes.
And I told a kid this at the gym today. I was like, bro, you have chains on you right now. Do you
Yes.
know you can set yourself free right now?
Yes.
Do you know in this moment you can decide freedom? You can choose right now. Like you can pick right now to be like, you know what? I'm not defined by this outside thing that I think I'm defined by. I'm defined by who I want to be, the steps it takes to get there, and my habits, bro. And if you master these things, you're free. And
Wow.
oh, I think Coach just pulled up.
Coach is here. Coach is here. Coach, he's gonna have to join the podcast. Let's go, Coach.
Hey, what's up, man?
We just got Coach walked in.
Yeah.
It's a good looking jacket.
Bro, I lost my jacket with my.
Yeah, what is that? What is that, Moustapha?
Wait, did you lose your jacket?
I found it.
Coach, do you want to come in and sit here?
Yeah, let me wash my hands.
Yeah, Layla, go do it.
Okay.
Guys, we just have Coach walked in to. There's a fight going on. There's a fight.
Yeah.
My bro. We got Liam too.
Should we end it? Should we end it?
Listen,
Right.
Never doubt my drive.
That's true. He
Never
made it.
doubt his drive.
He made it.
well, let's turn the fight on and see if we should doubt it. Let's see.
Hold on. We should end it. We should end it.
It's gonna be already over.
Thank you, guys.
Guys,
Part 2 coming soon.
yeah, 100%. Like, we got plenty more of this.
Part 2, part 3.
Yeah, we got a fight going on, so we got to cut this short. Thank you guys for watching. This is Moustapha.
This is Jose.
Let's go.